Om. Om. Sato ma satgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Mrityurama amritam gamaya. Sarvesham swasti bhavatu. Sarvesham shantir bhavatu. Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Sarvesham purnam bhavatu. Loka samista sukhino bhavantu. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha. Sarve santu niramayaha. Sarve bhadrani pashantu. Ma kashitakam Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Bushti Vadanam Uvarakamiva Bandhanam Mrityu Mokshayamamritat. Om Bhurbhavasvaha Satsvavitu Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. This is Holy Week for the Christians. This is where Christ shed his mortal form to reach union with the divine. We call that Christ consciousness. When we become to such a point where we become totally aware of the fact that we are part of the divine, that our being is part of the divine. What it is if we integrate the things that we have created, the fragments within the third and fourth dimension of consciousness, on our lower three chakras. The next phase of ascension process is where we gradually bring in the memory seed atoms of our higher self. Our soul fragments begin to move into alignment with our column of light. And that begins to take residence within our 8th chakra, just above our head. This facet of our being is called the Oversoul, because it begins to download and radiate higher frequencies attributed and qualities into our auric field and chakra system. This reunification process gradually connects to our higher and higher levels of our higher self. When we move into that state of the higher self, and we're moving into it because it is the energy of the divine that is feeding it. And that is when we begin to radiate or become Christ conscious. Before that, as long as we're within the lower levels of the third and fourth dimension, we will be full of fear and anxiety. In today's meditation, I would like us to go into a different dimension and release all fear. Release fear from the mass consciousness. This fear is debilitating everyone. It is disempowering not only humans or us, but also Mother Earth. The negativity that surrounds fear is immense. But then again, we also see Mother Earth rebounding, and the animals and the plants growing without our interference. So let's take ourselves today in our meditation deep into our heart center, because that is the bridge between our lower self and our higher self. That's the fourth chakra. It is the chakra of love and compassion and divinity. It is the chakra that creates, that is the threefold flame of divine love, divine wisdom, divine will. It is the sacred heart. We have the sacred heart of Jesus, and we have the sacred heart of Hanuman. And it was also Hanuman Jayanti this week. Hanuman was given a pearl necklace, and he bit into it. And somebody asked him, "What are you doing?" He says, "I want to see if Ram lives in this necklace." And they said, "Oh, don't be so silly. Ram doesn't live inside anything." He says, "Oh, yes, it does." So he opened his heart. He ripped his heart open, and inside was Ram and Sita. Same thing with Christ's sacred heart. It is the heart that has the divinity in it that is moving forward. The divine lives inside the heart. And once you open it, it just flows out in abundance. Oh, just let the heart glow. Let the heart glow. Become aware of your heart. Just take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. Om as you inhale, Om as you exhale. Om is the sound of the universe. Let yourself become part of the rhythm of the universe as you inhale and exhale. Become aware what your heart is feeling. Is it resisting to open because of all the fear and all the negativity and all the uncertainty that is surrounding us right now? Demand to step beyond and begin to find the heart, the divine within you. Oh, it is so beautiful. It is the light of your soul. It is so beautiful. Find it and nourish it and allow it to bloom. Allow it to grow in its beauty. Let your Christ consciousness bloom, become absolutely overpowering, that your whole body is vibrating with a sense of energy, where every cell is rejoicing to be here. Because we're all, everything every thought form, every cell, everything wants to go back to the source. And when your heart is open, and when the beautiful sacred heart, when that opens up, every cell in your body is rejoicing and reprogramming itself and becoming strong. The immune system is reprogramming. Your mind is reprogramming. Everything is reprogramming. Right now, with all the discord going on, we need to reprogram. We need people walking on earth programmed to the divine. We need to let go. We need to sacrifice our humanness, our fears, our disturbances. We need to let go and become divine. We might not be able to do that all the time, but at this time in your meditation you will. And the more you can tap into that divine love within your heart center, the more you will be serving Mother Nature. Because Mother Nature needs to grow. Mother Nature needs to purify. Mother Nature needs our help as well as all of its inhabitants. Find the heart, feel it growing. Feel that funny feeling in there. Let it grow, let it protrude. And from here, let us go up into another dimension, into the fifth dimension, transcending the third and fourth dimension. And let us go up and enjoy our greatness, our different dimension that we are able to access. Go as far as you can. And there, in the distance, you see this beautiful, shining individual. A glorious radiation of light. And you are prompted to get closer, to see who this individual is, what it is. As you get closer, you feel a huge vibration of love, the sweetest love you have ever experienced, encompassing your entire being, and beautiful light surrounding your whole being, in which you can just let go and surrender. It is such a beautiful feeling of just being in this presence. And you're walking closer and you're feeling it more and more. And you're letting go more and more of your tension and all other negative feelings as you absorb like a sponge this wonderful light and love. It's just unbelievable. You have never felt anything like it. And you just let go and let every cell partake. And your heart is opening more and more. And as you get closer, oh my goodness, you look into the eyes of that being. And it is your higher self, your own self. Merge into that being. Merge and feel Feel, deep down, feel the beauty of the divine. Feel the love of the divine. Feel every cell within you radiating divine, as if your whole body is glowing with divinity. Feel it. Surrender to it. Let your mind surrender to it. Be filled to such a way that no other feeling can come in. Bask in this glory, in your own self, in your real self, the real divinity within you, the real Christ consciousness within you. Not what you project in fear and turmoil and just feel it. Feel it encompassing. Feel your whole mind blanking out and just feeling this wonderful, magnificent love energy. Come back into your physical form slowly. And as you do, feel the vibration within every cell of your body. The fingertips, the arms, the angel bumps, as we call them. And look at your mind. It is empty. It is full of joy. It is full of beauty. It is full of love. It is so full of divine energy that wants nothing but to create the most beautiful flowers and world and animals and people, and sees Mother Earth as a growing manifestation of the divine, with no patches of pain and suffering. Manifest yourself into abundance and no suffering and pain. Manifest ourselves into growing and becoming divinity, walking on this earth. If not all the time, at least right now, in our meditation and in all of our meditations. Because that is when our love flows from the heart, and the threefold heart opens up into divine will, divine love, divine knowledge or wisdom. And your mind is relaxed, and there is peace, that all is in divine order. And there is peace within you that you can feel, that stark contrast from before and now. Take your mind out of what's happening on the planet. Know what it is, but see it from a different perspective. And know that you are being nurtured by divine essence. And whatever needs to come and needs to be done will be done on this planet. And know that everything that we are going through, know that everything you're going through is part of a divine growth of going back to the source, so that we can be bathed in divine love. That we can be bathed and be one with the Lord, just like Christ went to become one with the Lord. Take back our inheritance that we have forgotten. And look at everything around us in a new perspective. And be very grateful for what you have. And judge yourself not, nor judge everyone else. Know that people are suffering. People are fearful. Mother Earth is suffering, and she needs to rebound. And know that once you have love within your heart, and you are walking on this planet, know that you will be serving humanity and helping to remove the fear and the suffering of both Mother Earth and its inhabitants. And know also that you will be guided to the right direction. And maybe not all the time will you be able to use it, but do the meditation frequently. Do the meditation frequently. And let no disturbance unsettle your mind. Because what you have inside of you has nothing to do with outside of you. It is how you perceive the outside of you. The outside of you, the life beyond you, outside of you, will always be there in much turmoil. But how you perceive it, how you react to it, is up to you. You cannot change the things outside necessarily, but you can change what is inside of you. And when you do that, then you will become a bearer of light, a server of the Lord, because you will be able to the very best of your ability. And with this, we will close our meditation. And so it is, so it shall be. I am that I am. God bless you. Hari Om Tat Sat.